Hello, and welcome to the first What the Fuck is Cloud Native, the only conference that would purposely ask a Jersey girl to host because we don't blink at a bit of cussing. I'm Jennifer Riggins. I'm your cruise director through our cyberpunk fun as hell day of cloud native people, processes, and tech. Before we get started, I wanted to kick off with something a little bit anachronistic to our near future dystopia, with a bit of disconnect. Online events are great, for the environment, for diversity, for a lot of reasons, money, but they also kind of suck because with in-person events, we take that day away from the office and even maybe from our standard work or computers, we're there. Online events, I know y'all are checking your email while we're talking right now. We're doubling our screen time, failing at multitasking, and we're just missing something. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to invite you to start with a bit of meditation. So just sit comfortable in your chair. If your body will allow it, of course, meditation is different for everyone. Everyone's body is different. Just focus on your breathing. Close your eyes if you want to. I would invite you to sit a bit forward in your chair, kick off your shoes if you want to, ground your feet, scooch forward a bit because it helps you stand a little taller. Place your hands on your knees and just stop staring at me in my crazy costume and just close your eyes, please. So start by breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. This will calm me down too as the host. So bring your shoulders up by your ears. So breathe slowly through your nose while you bring your shoulders up. Shoot the shoulders down. Still quite early depending on where you're coming from, so that helps energize you. Now roll those shoulders back and down. We're going to do some neck rolls. Try to synchronize with your breath. Just put your head down, close your eyes, and roll to one side. You might hear some popping because I didn't think of doing this before, and so it might crack. And the other. So breathe in on the side and out as you roll around to the other. Out, down, in, up. Synchronize with your own breath. I have asthma, so I tend to breathe faster than most yogis. And also I have a lot of energy being your host today. Feel free while you're rolling your breath, if you feel comfortable going around, you can go all the way around. Don't strain your neck. If you put your tongue at the roof of your mouth, it'll keep you from going back. I don't know why, but it works. I'm going back too far. Okay. So this part, I invite you to open your eyes if you want to, because it can be a bit confusing. It's a wrist stretch I learned recently that I really love because both yoga and writing all day on a computer is very strenuous to your wrist. So I think it really does help me with pain and things. So I would suggest you stretch your arm out in the normal stop in the name of love. Your arm is perfectly straight. Pull it back in your normal way you would. But this is where it gets a little different. I'm going to take off my cyberpunk gloves for a minute. Make a fist. Bring your hand down. It's okay if your fingers don't go all the way in for this. It takes time. It's a weird stretch. You're going to feel it up your arm. It feels weird, but it really helps if you get repetitive stress strain here. Pull back and down. Only go till it feels awkward, not till you feel pain. So a little shaking, if it's available to your body, is always just really good feeling. Get energy into things, circulation. So now switch to the other side. Pull back. Keep breathing slowly. And down. Pull it down. Feels weird. Your fingers may not go all the way in. It takes time to work on this stretch, but it's good. Pull up and down. Okay, give it a little shake. Now we're just gonna roll the shoulders back. Now bring the shoulders forward. Pull back. Forward. Pull back. We got a little stretch. Now rub your hands together. Unless you have gloves, it may not work. Get a little friction. Cover your eyes. We're going to do a moment of box breathing. And this is something you can do throughout the day. Close your eyes again. I invite you to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the idea is that you should continue in your joy, in your moment. And I would invite you, if you would like, while I give the rest of the introduction, to give yourself a little massage. The temples hold a lot of stress. They'll also hold makeup in this costume. Around the jaw, open your jaw right here, your shoulders, your clavicle. Just breathe throughout the day intentionally. Live today intentionally. Okay, so I invite you to keep massaging yourself as I give a little introduction. Now that we've spent a few minutes taking care of ourselves, let's make sure you take care of each other. If you haven't yet, please read our code of conduct. It'll be shared in the chat now, I hope. We're trying to be cyberpunks today, not actual punks. I know cyberpunk is about high tech, low life, but let's, like Michelle Obama, go high, not go low. Let's just stick to the high tech part. Let's aim to be as inclusive as possible. This is a reminder actually to speakers and attendees. Some of our habits don't embrace that inclusivity. Not everyone here is a guy, so avoid, hey guys, or you can I would replace with y'all, but everyone, friends, amigos, what's up, hello, doesn't matter. Also avoid language like black boxes, locked boxes. Avoid language like black boxes. Use words like locked boxes instead. Avoid whitelist, blacklist. You can use allow, deny list. There's a lot more. I really recommend the Self-Defined app as a great resource to understand why. So yeah, now on to our punk rock, cyberpunk, futuristic fun today. If you haven't watched the video yet that Carla and Teresa made, cheers for Carla and Teresa. They did an amazing job in an insanely organized and fun event. Carla and Teresa made a video that you'll see at the beginning umbrella. I really recommend you do this on your first break. Watch that if you didn't yet, because I think it's how you get the most out of the event and the platform. So we have 3 tracks that are like a stool that are supporting any cloud native transformation. Track 1, the technology. Track 2, the people. Track 3, the processes. That is the basis of cloud native. You can't have one without the other, or they're not successful transformations. Plus we have track 4, which has some pre-recorded fun that you can check out. Everything is going to be great. This is all found under Stream umbrella. Don't be afraid to miss a session. Everything will be available in about a week on the Container Solutions YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe, like the videos. Just a reminder too, one of the other things that kind of sucks at virtual events is that speakers don't feel they get as much feedback, or conferences in general don't get as much feedback. So remember to make comments and ask questions in each session's chat, and to share on your favorite medium to hashtag WTF is cloud native. That's capital WTF, lowercase is cloud native, with a capital C and a capital N for accessibility. Also, you may have guessed from our penchant for costumes, there's going to be fun scheduled in. You can learn to use drawing to get the juices flowing. We call it at lunch, but it depends on where you are in the world. It's called Lunch and Draw. Wouldn't be an online conference for nerds if we didn't have a quiz. So there's a big swag bag for that. And we even have our own cyberpunk DJ. So you can have a subsequent private dance party, or just bob your head along as you code, because you're probably doing your work right now. But also just take breaks, take time off. And also there's a lot of these awesome networking opportunities. Go to People umbrella, find folks to connect with and maybe request a meeting with, or go ahead and visit our awesome sponsor booths. Thank you to Instana, Teleport, HP, CockroachDB, Harness, Shipit, and of course, Container Solutions, the organizer of this event. Now, I'm really excited to welcome our opening keynote. I first met Jessica back in 2018 at Monkey Gras, when she was bravely talking about her own experience with burnout, before it was cool to talk about burnout. And thank you to everyone that is making that an issue, because more than 2/3 of the tech industry has it. So probably everyone does. I hope this conference lifts you, doesn't contribute to that burnout. Well, really recently, I got to know Jess a bit better, as you do as a journalist, by interviewing her on the podcast I co-host, What We Talk About When We Talk About Tech. Jessica Rose is taking this sometimes dystopian present we are in, that may or may not be facilitated by technology increasingly, or certain players in technology. And she's going to help us define our own personal ethical values, help us set some surely needed boundaries. Please set boundaries within your day too. And who knows, maybe we'll make a habit out of building responsible tech and considering consequences on the way. Thank you to everyone for joining us for the first annual What the Fuck is Cloud Native. And thank you, Jess, for kicking us off. Take it away.